Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politics TV. Had to come tap in with Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer.
Yes,
My
sir.
God, y'all know what's up, dog. Fort Worth, by the way, it's Chi-Town all over the United States with this shit, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, we already got our little thing on. We always collabing and creating together whenever we cross paths. Last time I tapped in was like, what, pandemic, early pandemic?
Yeah, man. A little bit before, man, everything was still kind of good, and shit, you came out. We was out in Fort Worth, and we chopped it up, had a dope conversation.
That was January. That was the start of the new year. I started the new year off.
Then I went to Houston.
You came to Houston around pandemic time.
Yeah.
Had an epic ass weekend.
Man, shout out.
You with Cushback Chris ain't getting no sleep.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Actually, bro barely was getting sleep while we was doing the interview. He was sleeping in the car.
Yeah, that nigga was acting like he was dead. Nigga, like he just didn't want to even.
He was in zombie mode.
Zombie mode, like, man, I just want to go to sleep. But, bro, that's how I be on the road. But you know how you was wide awake?
Yeah.
That's how I be telling them niggas, like, bro, when you chasing this shit, like how I'll chase this shit and you chase this shit, nigga, you don't be thinking about sleep.
Ain't no sleep, man.
That first time I came to Fort Worth, nigga, I stayed up till like 6 every morning. I was out in Fort Worth till like 5 in the morning. I was at like 2 or 3 different studios, fucking with niggas and interviewing and shit. And I be like working, bro. And I did like 11 interviews that weekend and shit. A bunch of collabs, but it be like that. But
shit don't stop.
You know, me and you, we do a little bit of commentary. I do more commentary than you.
Yeah.
But you know, you do commentary also. So a big part of the commentary shit is covering beefs and shit that go on in rap, as far as like plex and drama and news. Shootouts, and me and you, we don't really get on there in the level of like to be disrespectful or funny. We just cover it, and I think you kind of come with the same approach that I come with. Where like, hey nigga, I'ma just
By my 2 cents, let's build some awareness to the situation. Let's really look at it for what it is.
Facts.
It's like step outside of the situation. It's crazy because I didn't really like put it out there because I knew how people would perceive it, but man, bro, I was just in the Fort Worth, the newspaper, Fort Worth Telegram or something. Whatever our newspapers out there, they mentioned me talking about all the rap beats and shit like that. They were talking about lled. I just didn't post it because I was like, I don't want nobody misconstrued like, oh, that nigga, you know what I'm saying, telling and shit. I don't want none of that shit. But, you know, a lot of people hit me up and showed me this shit and they was like, man, bro, you big. But it's because they did their research, they're looking up lled, trying to see who he was and what all this shit was about. And even in the newspaper, there was like, besides saying this, a bunch of N-words and saying this and that, like he's saying the N-word a bunch of cussing, but behind it is like, he genuinely seems concerned about, you know, this young rapper's life in Fort Worth. Niggas really care about music, bro. Niggas are hip-hop nerds, bro, so like, you know, beef is what comes with it, but if we can prevent the shit, we done seen it for the past 10 years, or we seen it prior to it, but like, this past decade, no disrespect, but you seen people that really milk this shit and don't give a fuck about, you know, if somebody loses their life or goes to jail for their life, and they'll be on to the next, doing a conversation or commentary on the next situation. It's like, nah, man, do your little part to try to kick some game if you can.
Facts. I think we gotta do that. Niggas gotta be a little bit more responsible in that manner, and even when I cover it, doing the commentary shit, or speaking on it in general, you kind of bringing more light to it. But I try to make sure I'm offering the best advice I can, man. But when it comes to street shit, sometimes it's already written. It ain't no going back. The line already been crossed. There's blood on it, so it ain't too much you can do. But I just feel like with the rap game right now, bro, it's too much talent being lost. The rappers getting killed is like at an all-time high. It's like it's like it's a sport. Rappers getting killed. How do you feel if I say rappers killing each other has become a sport?
It's definitely it's weird that it's actually became a part of rap culture. How like beef was like how the shit beef started in the 80s. It was like, I'm the best MC, I'm the best. I wasn't even born in the 80s, but I'm saying I know hip hop. Like, niggas was just trying to rock the party. You can rock the shit the hardest. Then it turned into later 90s. It's like, nigga, who's really the better rapper? You know what I'm saying? Then now it's at who gonna get touched? You know what I'm saying? And
who's lacking?
Yeah, bro. And it's fucked up because then it's like, yeah, this shit ain't fun no more. Like, streets is streets, but on this hip hop shit, it's like, Man, 'cause, like when you keep it in the music, it's very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But once it gets a little messy, then it's like it just leaks over, man.
I would say the rap game now more than ever. It's always been like that. You know, rap always had a little bit of street shit intertwined in it. That's just what it is.
Thanks.
Rap come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from the old days will tell you that. Before our time, you know what I'm saying? Before our culture, the rap game in the streets. But I feel like more underground rap in the streets go hand in hand more now than ever. That's how I feel. Like every underground rapper is like connected to the street. They ain't gotta be trapping. They ain't gotta be selling dope. A lot of them don't.
No.
But just the people they hang around, they still around the hood a lot, so it go hand in hand. Niggas is in cliques and crews and gangs and claiming the block that's beefing with a block around the corner. And when you underground doing that shit, and now the thing is the underground rapper can be seen more.
Yeah.
Because of YouTube, because of Instagram, because of Twitter, because of every media platform, every underground rapper with a following can be seen. But guess what? He's still on his block.
Nice.
He ain't a star yet. He ain't moved out. He's still hanging in the hood. So it's kind of like the streets is more connected to that underground rapper that got a following already now.
Yeah, like the underground rappers, like you said, they're still really like at their home base or wherever their foundation was at. So therefore, like it's just more active, or they're more active in whatever they're doing or whatever they're around. But if niggas was really like trying to attain a goal of getting on, becoming mainstream, and I don't mean like selling out, becoming mainstream, I mean like change your life mainstream.
Yeah.
Like it's funny, I was talking to a nigga at Point, and he always uses the Baby as an example, but I'm not the biggest the Baby fan. I fuck with bro. I like my songs, but he's a prime example of this nigga was really on some bullshit. Like he really with the shits.
Yeah.
But even that nigga said, all right, fuck it, I gotta elevate past the shit a little bit. And if you want to stay on the bullshit, then that's on you and your money. But get the bag first. Get the bag first before you fuck it up. Don't fuck it up before you get the bag. And that's what a lot of people do, bro. Niggas is missing out on so much shit, so much collabs, so many shows. And no disrespect, niggas be scared to go to studios, all this shit, like, because they got so much friction. And it's like, because you gotta live up to all this rap, all this shit you talking in your raps, not realizing, yo, this little 15-minute song that I'm making, this shit's gonna lead to me looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life. Because you never know. Niggas might sit in the cut. A real nigga's gonna sit in the cut and just wait till your most vulnerable time. So a nigga might not even try to get up with you the next day or a week later. They might wait 6 years from now and then still hold on to that same shit that you said.
Especially if you pass them up. If you elevate, if you're in it, and I think that's just a human thing. I'm not, like, I can tell you right now, honestly, as a man, I'm not a hater at all.
Never.
I wasn't raised that way.
Never.
My mama didn't raise me like that. My tea lady, you know what I'm saying? Love my tea lady to death. She raised me to respect everything in the room and respect everybody. So those principles instilled into me wouldn't let me become a hater growing up.
Never.
But
No reason to be.
But like the thing is the human side of motherfuckers, you already don't like a nigga, or a nigga that showed you he a fake nigga, or he done did some fucked up shit to you. You want to get at him already, like I want to punch this nigga down when I see him. This how niggas think.
Yeah.
But not only is he not a real nigga, he succeeded. You know what I'm saying? Like he succeeded in doing something good that he good at. But your anger is not mad. You're not mad that he succeeded. You're mad. Niggas will get mad at a nigga because of the simple fact that, hey, that nigga don't deserve that shit because he's such a fake nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and some shit like that. Animosity.
A lot of animosity.
So that drive niggas, man, to go do fucked up shit, bro. There's no excuses for trying to take a man's life because he's successful, bro, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or because he the hotter nigga. And niggas who taking niggas' lives to make, I feel like if some niggas is willing to take a nigga life to go viral.
Yeah, at this point, it's definitely plenty of people that do that. Like, and then, unfortunately, it's some people, it's young niggas, this is sad, but it's young niggas that some of them, they don't even have like super big goals. Like some niggas want to get their block named after them and be on the t-shirt, niggas, you know, saying long live, like they think that's a real. It's a possibility, but that doesn't have to be a real goal. You know what I'm saying?
They looking at it like, hey, if this happens to me, so what? I was cool with.
Yeah,
I'm cool with having the cloud and the name. And I just think that sometimes them niggas kind of think that, hey, it really ain't gonna happen to me. But if it do happen, I'm not tripping. So, but niggas gotta think, bro, you leaving your mama behind. Your mama gotta cry. Rest in peace, condolences to FBGW family. You know what I'm saying? The most fucked up thing about that, and whatever happened with them, that's them. I don't gang bang, you don't gang bang, but you originally from Chicago.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of his mom, bro?
Yeah.
Saying that she felt free because she didn't have to worry anymore.
Yeah, that shit's sad.
It's like that means that every day she was waking up, it's today the day I'm gonna get that call. Your mama can't even live in peace, bro. And this is not to knock on him, but because personally I feel it goes back further than the father being out the home. We'll be here all day talking about this systematic oppression of them dropping drugs into the black community, creating programs to where the father can't be in the home and not giving, making sure we finish last.
Yeah.
And so that plays a role into what's going on now, because they didn't create these gangs. The gangs were just little neighborhood things that would just punch it out.
Yeah.
But y'all turned it into, now we got full-fledged war zones.
Yeah.
And it comes from the government. So that's what I'm saying. So like, because of that, it trickled down to where these kids, FBG Duck, he made his own decisions as a man. And any of these gangbangers in Chicago, I never heard them complain about, oh man, I was forced to join this gang. They own it. They said, hey, I made this decision.
Yeah.
I gotta live with it for the rest of my life. And when my day come, I gotta accept it as a man.
Yeah.
I hear them say that. So the thing with me is, I look at it like they born into this shit to a certain extent. In these blocks and these neighborhoods, you have the overall decision, but how hard is it when you go outside every day and you see niggas banging and your whole hood claiming the game, 10 niggas on your block out of the 15 claiming this game? What are the odds of you saying, you know what, I don't want to claim it though?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not as easy as people think. And, and even if you're not in it, you're gonna always be affiliated by where you're from.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I spent most of my life, half of my life in Texas. But like, when people ask me directly about where I'm from in Chicago, I don't hesitate to say like where my family's from. But I do be understanding that like some niggas might have animosity towards that block or that area because there is real beef and things like that. But so yeah, people are definitely born into it, or you're gonna always be affiliated. You're a product of your environment. At the end of the day, like you said. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of factors to what you just said. Like the government doing all this shit, setting it up to where it's like pretty much like we're gonna put y'all as black people in the most fucked up position in a box to where y'all just have to just get each other out of here and just keep it going. Like niggas don't know better. That's why like someone like myself, for me to be like the first person in my family to ever like grow up outside of Chicago, that's why I look at shit how I look at it. That's why I move how I move, and that's why I talk how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't purposely talk how I talk. It's because like, nah, bro, I grew up different. I seen different shit. So like, everybody thinks that like it's one way or no other way, because people ain't never seen the other side. For me, being down south is different than being up north. Like, people understand it's different shit going on everywhere, but it doesn't have to be this way. Like, that's why like when niggas from Chicago go to other cities, you see these rappers when they go to other cities, they be like looking like they're like living their dream and happy as ever.
Free.
You know what I'm saying?
They're free.
So niggas don't have to look over their shoulder. Niggas don't have to worry about the wrong nigga hopping on the bus or the train and shit like that. Because it's really like juice, bro. Like life's like juice up there. Like when them niggas really running from niggas and getting chased down and shit, that's really like everyday shit. But for it to happen to someone like FBG Duck, he was one of the biggest drill rappers ever. Like as far as Chicago, like I don't think anybody wouldn't say he wasn't. He might not have been certain niggas' favorites, but he's one of the first people to go against Chief Keef and them. he's the last one standing out of all of them. You know, lost a lot of people as far as his people getting shot and killed, his own brothers and shit. But then, you know, everybody else got locked up, like Lil J and all the people that people thought would get on first. So for him to make it this far, I salute him. It's just unfortunate it had to end this way. But like we was talking about on the interview outside, no, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So this nigga, I can't. As much as he came out with the Dead Bitches song, when I watched that shit 2 weeks ago, and I watched it, I was like, damn, this nigga duck crazy for this one. I really watched that shit while he was alive. I was like, well, at least he came out with the Chicago Legend song. Niggas can't take that away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he was right to drop the Dead Bitches. I'm not justifying that, but I'm like, he did show some love at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That shit, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things that you just never know, bro.
They said he was thinking about signing to rap a lot.
They said that?
Yeah, they said that's what they said. They said that he was like he was thinking about signing, or not rap a lot, to Jay Prince. Like he was thinking about signing to Jay Prince.
Yeah, Jay Prince. The Junior.
Yeah,
I
just saw Jay Prince. It probably was Junior because he's the younger one, probably more in touch. But I don't know if that was a speculation or not. But it's like, damn.
He might have said he wanted to. I don't know for sure. I can't confirm that. You know. I just hate, man. Overall, I just hate to see young niggas not make it to 30, bro. Who got kids and family and things of that nature, bro. I hate to see that, bro. And I know the niggas is not saints and not angels, but like I said, nobody perfect. But you gotta understand there's consequences to every action, man. And
you know, you can't get on the internet and say whatever you want. Yeah. You don't know what some people are about. You don't know how some people feel. And you don't know what part, like how close to the edge some people are. Because some motherfuckers is really close to the edge. And if you try them at the wrong time, they gonna jump over the edge right in there at that moment. But for me, I just know that I can't. Everything I say on the internet, I gotta be able to stand by, and I gotta be able to stand on it. If somebody's ever approached me in real life about it, which luckily nobody's ever approached me in real life about nothing.
Because you don't come off as disrespectful, neither do I, bro. I don't think that we come off and like we trying to humiliate niggas and embarrass niggas and make niggas ashamed of themselves. And I feel like some blogs do that. I fuck with all the bloggers, but I get what they doing, but I also don't want to cross those lines because I know what a motherfucking embarrassed person can do.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So
at the end of the day, man is a man, bro. And so if we all men, we gotta treat each other as such. And I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely grew up with my mom, but at the same time, like my dad was in my life.
Mine too.
At some point, when my dad was locked up most of my life, but so like therefore, a lot of lessons and the way I go about with men, it's like I'm on some. It's like how you treat another man in jail type shit. You gotta tread lightly and respectfully. Facts,
you got to. Same thing when my pops went to prison.
Yeah.
My pops did prison time, but I got the game more so from my T lady. My T lady gave me the game. My pops kind of told me how to move like the kind of cool way, the player way, like stay laid back. You ain't gotta be too tough.
Yeah.
So my T lady just making me respect everything, and that's what it's like. I'm not gonna do that because this could be deemed as disrespectful. Now of course I'm gonna have fun. Of course you're gonna see some shit that niggas gonna take as disrespect, but I know not to cross the line.
Yeah, so, a lot of people don't get that shit. Even with like, I feel you on the mom shit. Like, I don't know, it's like Tupac said, man. It's like it's hard for it's hard for them to raise a man type shit.
Facts.
And you know, so it's up to us to groom ourselves to become that man.
Learn off experiences, man.
And a lot of niggas a lot of young niggas it's different shit in the water today, man.
Yeah, they don't care, dog. They don't care. Niggas don't care about the moral codes. They don't care about being respectful. They don't care. They just, I don't know what these niggas is chasing.
I'm mentioning some shit. My homie in Kansas City, we was talking on the phone recently. He was like, bro, think of the era that we come from, bro. We were part of a fucked up era. He was like, bro, we grew up watching niggas. It's all about money over bitches. We saw niggas pouring champagne on bitches. Bitches this, bitches that. But even we eventually figured it out.
Yeah.
He said, like right now, there's no standard of showing like that type of humble respect. Like it's all, nigga, fuck the ops. We smoking this, that.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't seen no good example of, you know what I'm saying, how to like just be cohesive with one another, man. It's all heat. It's all
friction. Turn up. It's all bullshit.
It's all friction. It's just we gotta set better examples at the end of the day. And nobody's perfect, cause like, would I even want rap without beef? Nah, cause like I like beef. It's just like in sports with rivalries. That's how I look at this shit.
Facts. I just don't. I don't like seeing the young niggas die.
Nah.
The beef is entertaining at times. That's the gift and the curse, because you want it, but you don't get to cut it off. Like as a, you know what I'm saying? You want niggas to kind of not want to kill each other, but you kind of want niggas like, nigga, go harder than him in the booth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe take a little jab at him on the song, but don't go kill the
Kill the nigga on the song.
Yeah. Don't kill him in person.
Nah.
I don't feel like you gotta kill him in person, but yeah, man.
I don't want to see nobody throw their life away either. Like, we done seen that a lot, especially in Texas recently.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jada, 17 years old, took the whole scene by storm. We just saw TK get 55 years a couple years ago. He was like, what, 16 years old when he got locked up? Like, I be thinking on some, like, not even from being funny shit, I be like, damn, bro probably ain't even fucked 20 bitches yet, or bro probably ain't even been in a strip club yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did a lot of shit that you, just random shit that I'm like, damn, you'll never get that liberty of. And the most important part, yes, people's family members, brothers, sisters, and shit like that. And the thing is, Timmy in Nebraska or Johnny in motherfucking Wyoming, they just watching this shit like, alright, well, that nigga's dead, on to the next rapper.
Exactly. And that's what we gon', that's basically the game that we want to put out there, and we doing responsible in our point by like just speaking on this shit, light on it.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas gonna look at this and say, man, fuck these two lame ass niggas. These niggas ain't in the field. These niggas ain't them niggas that never go outside. They type in the comments.
Yeah.
They gonna clown me for sweating in the air. You know what I'm saying? They gonna clown you for.
Sperry sounds like a white boy.
Yeah, they gonna go off. Yeah, they gonna go off. But we keeping it real. We doing our role. We playing our part and speaking on this shit and just telling niggas, like, man, if you can find another way without doing it, without the beefing, you can still have art and be respected as a man without coming in here beefing, man. Just because you not beefing and you ain't toting no pistols and shooting at niggas don't mean you not a real nigga. That don't mean that you don't get respect because you ain't never killed nobody or you ain't never sold no dope. A nigga can't look at you like you less of a man. If that's your lifestyle and you was brought up in that, you know that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You play the cards you dealt until you figure out how to change the deck. But we not shitting on nobody who didn't go in the streets and you not cool, nigga. Nah, nigga, you cool too. You just gotta be yourself, man. But hey, man, Sperry Springer, appreciate you tapping in, dog. Fort Worth, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. You know what's up, man.
Big